All right. So, last we left off, I can barely remember because it's been a while. We had a drinking contest at
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
The
Blushing
something broad.
tankard.
Blushing tankard. I was gonna say the tipsy broad.
The
That was
tipsy
the other
broad.
one. That was the first
Uh,
town.
But yeah, at the Blushing Tankard, you played the Hour of Honor. You won tie with Mugs pulling in the lead, and won you guys a drinking token, so you guys can all drink free the next day. You guys had your hangovers in the morning. The ladies, Ira and Robin, went out looking for dyes. You guys ended up stealing some gray dye out from under the nose of somebody at Levi's. I forget.
Levi's loose ends.
Thank you. My brain only does half the work today, apparently.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I got notes.
Bless you for having notes. You guys stole from Levi's loose ends. You didn't seem to have anybody on your tail since you rolled so well on your stealth, and you were able to get out of there fairly quickly. You guys dyed Ira's clothing, and I don't remember if anything else exactly happened, unless you guys want to add.
We got real sidetracked about the invention of waffle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we also tried to convince Ira to stay and instead of leave. Well, we're gonna have to stay one more day instead of yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we decided to go help with
What's her
the cave shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Franzia had mentioned an opportunity the other day when you met her that there seems to be a problem with some rust monsters and ember hulks down in the lower part of Hupperduck, in kind of a mining area.
Hupperduck.
I heard for Dick, so I'm happy that somebody else misheard.
Hupperdick.
Also, I would like to announce that Tally has decided to join us via laying down over my hand and my mouth.
Excellent.
He loves you. Tally's just a baby.
But yeah, that is where we left off. Muggs is inconspicuously T-posing.
Oh, right. PK said that just assumed that Muggs is having a gay panic attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Every time?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Because she has 2 wives now, and she doesn't know how to deal with that.
Yes, the emotional toll of multiple wives.
Which hand is he going to use to punch?
She'll have to switch
Your
between
feet?
holding and punching with each hand.
Exactly.
Kicking is valid.
Kicking is valid.
She do have 2 legs, though.
She do, and those are unarmed strikes.
They are.
She does
However,
two
I will
kicks.
not be Jaegering Mugs, mostly because I don't want PK to worry about possibly a dead Mugs.
Yeah.
Which won't happen. You guys will be fine. If you choose
You
to.
say that. Quint.
Hey, you lived through Rock Sasha. I think oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a rock. Rock, Sasha.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Rock Sasha.
Where'd my pen go?
But yes, you guys lived through that. You will be fine with some Ember Hulk.
Oh,
We also had the aid of dope-ass magical items that we don't have anymore.
Hey, at least these things aren't immune to magic. Or technically.
Immune to everything.
Yeah. But yeah, Franzia is there to be asked questions, unless you guys are ready to go.
Hold on, I need to look up my notes.
Yeah. If there's anything else you guys would like to do, anything you wanted to go look for, anything you wanted to go buy, anything like that.
Don't think so.
No.
Maybe, maybe gray isn't a nice color for the dress and it should be blue.
Are you gonna go
That's a
steal
joke.
Levi's loose ends again?
Don't worry, I'm joking. No, I'm good. But it would be funny.
It would be.
So, okay, we're going. There is unknown amount of Ember Hooks.
Yep.
And what was the other thing that was down there?
Rust monsters.
Just Ember Hulk. Oh, Rust monsters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Franzia had seen a couple of rust monsters. I don't remember if she gave you an exact total, but I am not going to tell you. But
Rust
basically, she had seen a
monsters.
couple of them and then another, a different creature in Ember Hulk. And she was like,
right.
I'm only one person, I can't do this alone. So.
That's valid.
Franzia has a brain cell.
She do.
Imagine having a brain cell.
Even though her
Oh, look at my-
intelligence modifier is +0. She is just
Look at my
little-
portent today.
Fuck yeah.
I was gonna say, and she's
Okay.
somewhat wise, but then I looked at her wisdom and I'm like, oh, that's a 9. She's not wise either.
What is? We still okay? Are we like questioning Franzia right now?
You can ask her questions if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay, so unknown number of Ember Hulks, which are big things that don't bad to look at them, which sounds like a you guys problem.
Yeah, definitely a us problem.
And then there's an unknown number of rust monsters. Do they do anything particular besides being really large rats?
Not as much as Amber Hawks would be. I mean, they're fairly weaker. It does, from what I remember, if your weapon is not magical and it is made of metal of any sort, it can be destroyed by it. It tends to make things that are
Oh.
metal rust. And
Good
if
to
you hit it
know.
with any sort of ammunition, like a bolt or arrow, it will destroy it. Its hide. It will destroy your ammunition.
Do we need to do a run by somewhere that sells magical things? I mean, I'm good to stop by there at any point, just for shits and giggles, but...
Possibly also would be a good idea to get more health potions, although we do have some. Might be nice to
Ooh,
get more.
that's a thing we should have.
Yeah. I have one just in case, but yeah, more than one would be cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
We should have a few more, right? I think someone else has potions.
I do
I
not.
have one.
There was a list of potions that you guys received, I believe. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
But wait, I don't
But it
remember
was
which
already
ones went to who.
It
I
should
have a
it
greater
listed
healing
there.
potion in my inventory.
Let me see here.
No, it just says that we have them, I think. Oh wait,
'Cause
yeah,
it
I think.
says 5
Oh yeah, there we go.
superior
Yeah.
potions,
2
one
superior. Yeah, 2 superior Ira and Robin, and then 1 greater Ira, and then where's the other one? Oh yeah, we each got one. Yeah.
I think I may have given the superior to somebody for healing during the Sasha fight because I only had the greater potion.
I think it was after the Rock Sasha fight because Muggs went down during one of the fights, I think.
During the bandit one they went down, but Ira had used healing magic.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. Weird. Okay,
So,
yeah,
I
maybe
don't
it
know.
was during the Rock Sasha fight.
Yeah, I mean, I only have greater one. Okay. I don't really have a magic weapon. I don't really
Yeah,
do weapons.
Francia, do you know anywhere that sells, like, basic enchanted weapons or more fun magic things by any chance?
Well,
Well,
doesn't
you're in the
her?
right place
Yeah.
for this. I mean, my grandmother sells armor, but there's a couple of shops that actually carry magical weapons. It just depends on how much you're willing to spend. There's ones that are much more beautiful and more unique, uh, possibly more strong as well. But if you're looking for, I guess, what would you say? More bang for your buck. I know a couple of places.
Oh, cool. We're going to like discount Dan's like weapons or something. But yeah, no. Maybe I don't. Do any of us wear metal armor? I don't. Looks at Franzia. You probably wear metal armor, right?
She just nods.
Yeah. Well, she's out of character. We know she's a paladin, right?
You guys don't necessarily know, but she is a paladin, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So is your armor magic, or do you need to go maybe get because rust monsters and.
Well, I mean, it's only with weapons that you hit it with.
Oh, okay. Wait, is
Usually,
it? Because I
it
know that.
attacking your armor doesn't necessarily do anything. It's mostly with your weapons if you would sink into its hide, that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm thinking of other thing that does whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'm thinking of a black pudding. Okay, yeah. So you're good then. We're good. Yeah, magic weapons then. I know Mare has a dagger.
Yeah, and she kind of like taps her bracers.
Francie will just nod and, alright.
Is it a
where
metal
would you
dagger?
Where would you guys like to go first then? The potion shop? Weapons? The places I'm
Potions.
thinking of are separate entities.
Honestly, I'm gonna go wherever you guys are. I am nearly flat broke from spending all my money on spells. So, yeah, wherever you guys are gonna go.
Let's just go to the ember monster and punch it in the face.
You need a better weapon to punch it in the face with first.
Yeah.
So I'll wrap something around my hand like a bit of fabric and then punch it.
Do you have magic punches?
That depends on your definition of magic.
As in, like, some things are resistant to things that aren't magical.
My fists are irresistible.
That's fair.
Let's go to the weapon shop first.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I start walking out the door.
Without knowing where it is.
Yep. I go left.
Hey, Mare, get back. We don't know where it is yet. Mare. She chases after Mare.
Oh my god.
I dash.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Goodness.
And just to be a little shit, I'm just gonna hop into an alleyway real quick, wait till they look for like 40 seconds, and then come out.
No, what happens is Pyra sees you run off and then shrugs and walks back into the tavern.
I'm in the alley across behind a barrel. I'm just waiting.
I suddenly don't want to go fight the thing as much anymore.
Why?
I suddenly don't think we're competent enough.
Nah, I think we're good.
Alright.
We just
Jen says Mara's hiding behind a barrel.
plus we have, I think we have this.
Okay, I rolled a natural 1 on stealth, so that's an 11.
Oh my god. It's okay. Pyra's passive perception is an 8.
Mine's 23.
Franzia's passive. Not much, just a 12.
Well, guys, we lost Mayor.
Huh.
Sure.
Well, anyway.
I'm like looking directly in Mayor's direction. Sure.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Francie will just kind of like clap her hands together and say, well, it should be in this direction. I believe, let's see here, what was his name? Blackhorn Tonics, yes, that was the place. And she'll kind of start bringing you guys down. It seems like the movements she's done are very practiced. Like, she knows where she's going, what she's trying to find. Obviously, she is a local here. And within a couple of minutes, you guys pass by people shouting in stalls with their wares, different little trinkets, discounted sort of flower crowns, and just bibbles and baubles, and different other things out on display. Other shops and such, brightly colored. It looks like there had been decorations from the night before that were taken down. The streets are a little bit more bare than they were before. But you guys reach a kind of nondescript looking place with more flashy looking signage than what you'd expect. It's kind of like this green and purple sign that says Blackhorn Tonics, in kind of like a very eye-hurty kind of blinding look to it. And it's a very small shop from what you can tell. There is just as you guys kind of enter this area, a small bell kind of chimes at the top of the doorway, and it's not like that stereotypical high bell. It's just like a ding ding, like very very to the point, kind of almost sharp sounding bell. And there is just one gnomish man, kind of a little bit older looking, with curly brown hair and brown eyes, just behind the counter messing with some things on the shelves. And there are quite a few shelves here, but most of them are empty, it seems. There's not a whole bunch here. And Franzia kind of makes a little bit of a face at that, and then like looks back at you guys and says, "There's not a whole bunch potions-wise now, especially with the whole Jorhaus thing."
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Where is the potion shop or in the weapon shop?
Potion shop first, I think.
That was the one that you guys had said first, right?
No, we said weapon shop,
Oh,
but
that
it's
is the
okay.
potion shop. I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. We're already at the potion shop, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I heard incorrectly. I apologize. But either way, the kind of gnomish man greets you guys fairly cheerfully as you enter, and he says, they're taken, but there's a couple that are still on display. What you looking for? Anything specific?
Mare kind of pops her head in. Healing potions, if you have anything, or anything weird.
Weird is something I have when I have a day off, miss, but I haven't had one of those in a while.
That's fair.
But I think we got a couple of those in the back there, I think. And then he kind of pulls himself out of this sort of nook that he has himself on this ladder, and then kind of goes around the desk that he had been behind, and then yells, "Janine!" And then a little bit younger gnomish woman kind of pops her head out and says, "What you want? Got any the health potions left back there?" And she just kind of frowns a little bit, looking at you all, and then sighs a little bit and she says, "Yes, I just started on the last batch." He's like, "All right," and they're not promised to the. And then she says, "No, this is for." And he nods, and says, "Go grab them then." And she just sighs again and walks back to the back, and he gives you all kind of like a bright smile. He says, "Sounds like we have a few." And it takes only a couple of moments before she's back, and she's hefting just a small wooden tote. that she kind of sets on the counter. And she kind of dusts her hands off, which are gloved, which is a strange thing. And then she kind of gives you all like a half-hearted wave and then disappears in the back again. And he says, all right, let's see. It looks like we have, and he pulls out 2 small vials. He says, okay, these are the regular potions, and sets them off to the side. And then in the center, he kind of roots around in the chest again, pulls out a couple of larger vials, looks at them, and kind of like swirls them a little bit. And he's like, oh, these are the creatures. Yes, these right here. And he puts 3 of them in the center and says, these are the greater potions. And, oh, Janine did well with this. Oh my goodness, we haven't had one of these in a while. This is... And he pulls out a much larger potion bottle and says, this seems to be your superior one. And he sets them down to the left. And he says, the ones on the right are the regular potions. There are 2 of them. They are about 50 gold apiece. The graters in the center, there are 3 of them. They are 200 gold apiece. And we have 1 superior for 2,000 gold. I will write that down for you guys.
Yeah, I was about to ask. My brain did not process
I
quantities.
know, my brain barely does that either, too. So, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, right. Pyra's gonna tap herself, and Franzia and Mare on the shoulder and give us a gift of alacrity.
Oh, sweet. I'll take one of the regular. I feel like since I don't have any, that'd be a good idea.
Alright.
1 potion of healing for 50 gold.
Yeah.
I have a healing word, Druid. I'm good.
Just gonna like lean down to Robin and just, do you have any
Do I have any what?
potions?
Do I?
It would be in your inventory if you did.
I don't think I saved it to my inventory.
Yeah, because we gave you 2 different potions, I think.
Yeah.
A superior and a normal healing potion.
I did not save anything to my inventory.
Okay, you can add them now.
I will do that.
Yeah.
I will just tell Ira yes.
Okay.
And I will add them.
Okay, cool. I have one. Franzia, do you have one?
No, however, I can buy my own, I suppose. I don't necessarily know if I need one, but I can.
What about you, Ira? Do you have or need one?
I have one.
Oh, cool.
We'll buy one of the greater potions. Why not? She has 500 gold to spend. She's good.
Okay, cool.
Was there any more potions anyone wanted to get?
No, Pyra's good for now.
I am good.
Alright.
Do you have anything that can make me grow a beard?
Let me roll to see. I need my percentiles. He kind of taps his chin a little bit and he says, wait just a moment, there might be something. And he leaves from his area, and he's gone for about he leaves his area after picking up the potions that you guys did not want. He is not going to leave you with expensive merchandise.
Yeah.
And he comes back about 2 or 3 minutes later with a small vial in his hand. And kind of like scratches his chin a little bit as he sets it down, and he says, "Well, we have this. It was something that was being experimented with. Not exactly sure the effects. It was made for a patient that was balding, but so far when we tested it, it kind of just made hair grow from everywhere. It's hard to hard to make it in just one place."
She looks increasingly delighted by the description.
Is
How
it
much
like
for it?
you drink it, or is it like a lotion? How does this?
You just apply it to the skin. Though when we applied it to our test subject, it kind of just made it come from everywhere.
How much for it?
No.
How much would you offer for it?
10 gold.
Roll me a persuasion check, please, Robin.
Yes.
Want to know what the PC
11, 11 plus 5, that's 16.
He kind of considers your offer for a moment, Robin, and then you see him just kind of like wheels turning in his head, and he just slowly nods. He says, "I'll take 10 gold for it. That'll settle the ingredients at least."
Hell yeah, I hold my hand out for a shake.
He will
A
shake
deal
your
has
hand.
been made. Yes. Oh, I am going to grow so much hair, you guys.
You just have the one, or do you have anything else of similar? She kind of like waves her hand in a circle.
I mean, we have failed experiments, honestly. I mean,
Anything that do funny things?
Huh?
Anything that do funny things?
What, like turn your skin blue? No thanks.
She kind of like points down at her blue skin. I mean, that would work.
I can go check. I haven't really seen what my employees have done so far. Usually we don't work with funny business all too often. We've been too enlisted in war effort.
That's very fair.
Most of our stock's been into healing potions lately. You came in a day that we didn't have a contract for these ones, luckily.
As soon as he leaves the room, Mare just gives everyone a shit-eating grin.
Pyra gives her a thumbs up. Sorry, go ahead.
I am already slavering this potion all over myself.
Oh my god!
Okay, make a, let's see here. Hold on, let me get a look at stats here. Let's say, make a constitution check for me.
Can't you choose to fail it to grow it out?
I mean, maybe you don't want to
true.
fail it.
Oh, that's true. You could end up like
maybe
cousin
succeeding.
it.
Yeah, succeeding is growing it where you want it. Failing is
that's
something
true.
else.
We walk around with cousin it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So 5. I got a 5.
Oh no!
Now I need to figure out what. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get away from the computer for a second because I think my cosplay thing just showed up. So I'll be right back. I just need to grab some stuff. But
Okay.
I will use that time to figure out what happens to you.
God.
I am I am so looking forward to the result of this.
In
We're gonna
my
cause
notes,
so much chaos.
I have written Robin asks about beard growth potion, buys it for 10 gold pieces, immediately applies it. Oh boy.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you have a beard, if you have a big long beard, you can hide stuff in it.
Also, Kat, you sound like you're really close to the mic or something. I
Oh,
think your
sorry.
voice is distorted.
Sorry. Is this better?
A little bit, yeah.
She wants a beard so that she can hide stuff in it.
Aw,
Good.
she's such a little gremlin. I love her.
You know, I was if I had got that, I would have just thrown it at somebody being a bitch.
Yeah. Just put it in someone's drink or something.
It's fine. I've got the hair color
Oh, that's
potion for that.
horrifying. That's horrifying. If you put it in their drink and then they drink it and
Ugh.
their mouth
Oh, that's
gets
true.
covered in hair, that's terrifying.
That's true.
No,
Imagine your teeth growing hair.
Ah, no.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, when Rain gets back, I'm going to apply it to Robin's teeth.
No.
No, that won't grow. There's not hair
Terrible.
follicles there.
She's gonna do it.
Don't
She's
dare.
a dumbass.
Terrible. Horrible.
We have
She's
to
a
wax your
dumbass.
teeth.
Yes. She's a dumbass. Yes, to science.
That's like literal body horror.
Except fuzzy. Fuzzy body horror.
Copy. I still have the 12 hours of weird hair color potion, which I'm saving for shenanigans, or if we meet like a shitty disguised self real quick.
Ah, yes, pink
How
hair.
could it be me? I have hot pink hair. There's no way it could have been me.
The potion that just makes your skin blue even though you're already blue.
Mare, let's shut up, blue. I mean, that would work. Okay, between that, maybe it's like a different shade of blue with a weird hair color potion.
Yeah.
And some, like a fake mustache.
Then it would work.
Yeah. Mare becomes the gentleman.
Gosh.
But let's hope we never meet him. That would go so poorly.
Right.
Oh my god.
He's in Zadash, right?
Yeah.
God, I want to go to Zadash.
I don't want to go to Zadash specifically because of that.
Well, that and there's also Pumat Soul there.
Oh, you're right. We can go to
And
Pumat's, but nowhere else.
I really want to hear Ren do a stereotypical like Minnesotan accent as a Minnesotan.
I'm just thinking about all the places that hair can grow out of. But it shouldn't.
God.
Gwenny.
Under
No.
fingernails.
From fingernails.
You know, if you put some of that on like the top of Muggs' feet, she could be like a hobbit.
I thought her feet were already hairy.
No, halflings on D&D are just small humans. They don't have big feet or hairy feet. They're just small humans.
Alright, I
Yeah.
am back.
It's only in the older editions where they look like hobbits. Because in the newer editions they just look like humans with really big head. The art for halflings is really bad in the newest edition, is what I'm saying.
I
Okay.
thought that the gnomes looked weird though. In 5e.
Yeah. Just the way they draw small people.
Yeah. Anyways, is everyone here still?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Kat, or Robin, jeez Louise, I'm mixing people up. Robin, you kind of apply this stuff to your body. Where do you apply it to? Just all
To
over?
my face, shoulders, forehead.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just
So
everywhere, right?
when you apply this, it goes on pretty well. Like you're rubbing it in, and you're kind of feeling like, oh man, my skin feels really soft. And then you wait because you've run out of this small vial, and you're like, my skin really itches. Wow, my skin is really itchy. Oh my god, I'm so itchy. Why am I so itchy? And you impulsively start scratching yourself. You're going to take, let's see. Oh, come on. Oof. You take 3 points of damage as you are scratching yourself. As a torrent of fur-like hair just appears on your body. Just everywhere you've rubbed it. It's this thick, red, flaming colored hair. Like like the top of your head, just all over your body. You look like a furry centipede. Or not centipede, Jesus. What's it called? Caterpillar. Jeez. You look like one of those caterpillars with a bunch of fur, like the moth-type caterpillars. You are just fuzzy all over, in every inch of skin that is visible, and even the ones that aren't. The clothes that you had on are kind of a little bit tight now that they're compressing the fur that you just grew, basically. And you're still a little itchy because of all this hair. Yeah, you have right now about 2 inches of hair that has grown all over your body. Even your eyelashes are a little bit long. You are not sure how long this is going to last.
Oh yeah, I'm saving this memory for later. Pyra casts Encode Thoughts on herself, pulls out the memory, and puts it in a little glass vial.
Oh my god.
I want this to last for the rest of my life, but I want the itching to stop.
Franzia just
Oh my god, is it just...
over her mouth.
Yeah, this tracks.
This hair between my butt cheeks and it's awful.
And as he's coming back out, the shopkeeper, he's like, okay, found another, and he drops the 2 vials that he had in his hands, and they break on the ground and spill out, and he just looks at them and pouts a little bit. He says, well, I had other potions, never mind. We're fresh out of the weird ones.
Okay, I'll be back at some point if we...
Can I touch the weird ones?
Won't. That's a lie.
Can I touch the weird ones that broke on the floor?
I mean, they are broken bottles with, their contents have mixed together.
She's gonna slap her hands all over the contents.
Oh, maybe not. That's like a chemical spill.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy just like, he doesn't know what to do, and he's like, he's like the... he's kind of freaking out a little bit. And your hands, Robin, turn purple.
Oh, that's like the fur too, or
Yes.
so like purple hands, and then the rest is orange, red.
Yes.
Like
And
I
it's
am
weird because
delighted.
it doesn't just stay purple. It like slowly is turning a gradient to like a cyan blue. It's very strange. And if you wait long enough, you see it go through the entire range of motions of a rainbow.
The emotions of a rainbow?
Mood.
Motions, sorry.
I am a rainbow. I have become a rainbow filter over one of those AMV videos made in Windows Live Movie Maker.
Oh my god.
I could not be happier with this outcome.
I was just like, careful guys, don't feed her after midnight. And don't get her wet.
I would get so much heavier if I got wet.
You would drown, I think.
So are we going to the weapon shop?
Yeah, let's go the way. Was there anything for Mara as far as the potions, or no? Was it just broken
They
stuff?
broke on
I think the
floor.
broken ones.
Oh my god, fucking, that's funny.
And
Next
the
time.
owner just kind of like cowers behind his desk as you guys leave, and Franza just like throws him a "I'm
Uh,
sorry" look over her shoulder,
Yeah, Pirate just shouts, "I'm sorry for this."
and he
Ira!
just like nervously laughs at you, like
Yeah.
Ira, touch me.
No, no.
Touch me,
Reaches out a
Ira.
hand. Reaches out a hand to like grab her shoulder.
You feel
It's
something very
so
soft.
fluffy.
I feel what?
You feel something very soft where it usually is not as soft, and yeah.
So is it fur or is it hair? Because there's a texture difference there.
It's. I wouldn't say it's necessarily fur. It's a lot. It's more like the way. I'm trying to think of a way to describe it, because it's not that wiry fur that you would think of. It's like, technically it's hair, I would say, but it's in the density that it is. It resembles fur more than hair.
So does it feel like a cat?
A little bit, yeah.
She's a Furblin.
So-
Furblin, oh my
To which I
God.
said, did you turn into a cat?
No, I grew so much hair.
Why?
Because I could.
Sure.
I am now soft. I am now warm. I cannot. I am very warm. Oh my god, I'm so warm. I'm gonna take off a layer of clothing. It's too warm in here.
It's like, what time of the
You
year
are
is it?
outside. It is technically like you are technically in like the fall season, I suppose, because it had just been the Harvest Festival. Like a couple of days ago. About 10.
I'm covered in fluff.
Yeah, you
If
are.
we shave you, we can make another coat.
That's an interesting idea. I am intrigued.
Otter.
Franzia just seems amused as she's leading you guys through the market once again. Let's see here. Now I need to come up with another name on the fly.
Are people staring at the Furblin?
Yeah, it is definitely something that is catching people's attention. Some people think that you hear a couple of people whispering, especially people with higher perceptions. You hear people like, "Is this a new show?" Like, just out and about, people are just a little bit concerned. But since the people that this furry thing is traveling with don't seem as perturbed necessarily, they aren't messing with it. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens in Hupperduke. There might
Plus,
be
I'm
a
like-
custom.
Plus, I like actively have my hand on her shoulder because she's leading me.
Yeah.
You
I'm now
have
the-
become
I'm the-
closer to a seeing eye dog.
I am seeing eye fairy.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a
I had-
sentence heard.
You now have a fursuit. You're welcome.
I don't have a fursuit. I am a fursuit.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
I wish my attention span was not as short as mine is, because I just like pulled out a thing of dice just in case I needed to do something else, and I just stopped remembering that I need to give you guys a name for this stuff. Anyways, Franzia kind of leads you guys down the meandering sort of alleyway to Upper Hut, and takes you to what would this place be?
Hello?
Silver Scale Forgery is what we'll call it.
What's it called?
Silver scale forgery.
Yes.
Silver Scale Forgery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. I love that name. Okay. Um. What can
And
Merrick?
it is much bigger than the Blackhorn Tonics store that you guys had been in before. That kind of was more like a hole in the wall place. This
Mhm.
place seems a little bit bigger, less gaudy in its sort of aesthetic on the outside. There are no front windows, however, it just seemed to be painted fairly well on the outside. And as you are let in, there is a more delightful kind of ring at the door, and it is fairly brightly lit in this store. There are candles in places, and it also seems that there is dancing lights in a couple of places, just kind of
Ooh.
strobing a little different colors. The shelves and different things that display items of weaponry. There are bows, there are crossbows that you see right away. There are accessories like gauntlets. There are a couple of short swords. It seems on more back walls. There are rapiers and long swords and whatever you could imagine at this point. It doesn't seem like they necessarily have things like tridents or something like that. It seems to be more of a general sort of stock of things that are pretty decent to be found in an adventuring party that you would think of. There is a human man at the back of the store, kind of messing with some ledgers, it seems. A little bit older, and there is another much younger boy kind of sitting at his side, kind of kicking their feet, and reading a book right next to him, and kind of like reading it out loud to the older gentleman. And it seems like he's kind of like practicing his speech, it seems.
Oh.
And it is in a language that you guys do not understand, unless you know Gnomish.
No, but I can understand every language.
Yeah. So basically, what you understand this to be is the kid is kind of learning phrases in Gnomish. It's like the cat ate the weird food and was not hungry anymore. Like that sort of
Oh, okay.
really kind of dumb sentences.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's one of those sort of things that you can understand. And the father is like gently correcting every once in a while when he gets something wrong, and he seems more engrossed in that than necessarily looking up when you guys enter. But after a moment of this, he looks up and gives you guys like a pleasant smile. He seems to have a couple of gray hairs on his temples, but otherwise he gives you all a slight warm smile and says, "Welcome to Silver Scale. Anything you're particularly looking for?"
Magic.
Things. Yeah, magic things. We're dealing with some annoyances that require something a little past, and she just kind of like holds up like a shitty dagger that she probably stole off of someone like 4 years ago, and it's all bent and beat to shit. You know, a little better than this thing.
Alright. So a magical weapon of some sort, let's see. I mean, I do carry a few, let's see. And he kind of sets his ledger down by the younger boy, and the younger boy kind of stops his reading out loud and like kind of glances over his shoulder at you guys for like 0.2 seconds, and then just goes back to reading again and kicking his feet. And I need to figure out, where did I put the thing of I have a thing that shows me under this. I had a thing that would show me the amount that stuff was, and I forget where it is now.
Oh, the website that Mari links us to.
Yeah, I don't remember where it is right now.
I got it.
Thank you, babe, because I don't remember where I put it. I had it in my bookmarked tabs, but I must have closed it out one of these days, and now I don't remember where it is.
I'm gonna put it in game chat.
Thank you. Alright, so, let's see here. +1 weapon. So, he kind of will lead you guys around the shop, and he'll go to a couple of different weapons. Depending on what you want, he will let you know if he has it. If you guys want to say whatever things that you want, he points you towards a couple of short swords, long swords, some knives that are +1 weapons. There are a couple of bows that are +1 weapons. There are a couple of crossbows that are +1 weapons.
Let me check one thing.
And for most of these, if you ask a price, they are 1,000 gold each.
Sorry, how much?
1,000 gold.
For all of them? For like...
Each weapon. For a +1 weapon.
Yeah, I think this site might be mispricing. Well, might be pricing those too high.
I can
Because
check,
+1
though.
doesn't. Well, it does, but because +1s normally are only like 500, because they don't do anything extra aside from overcoming like resistances and stuff.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, hold on. Let me. Yeah, I rolled for it. It would be a little bit less. I would say about. Yeah, let's say about 500 would be fine for each weapon.
Do any of you guys have 500 gold?
Yeah, I'm just looking up damage things.
Oh, okay.
Francie would mention that she's, if you need a +1 weapon, she's willing to offer some gold to help you if need be. 'Cause I think, yeah, she has one +1 weapon. I just didn't add it in her stuff. Why didn't I do that?
Nah, that's cool. My magic is the +1 weapon.
Nice. Long sword. Yes. Long sword +1.
So, question. Like,
Yes.
just like for like mechanics sake. If I were... So I have a wooden staff for like, as my druidic focus. Could I theoretically use a quarterstaff in place of that? Does that work?
According to the rules, yeah, it does.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah, I always just count my druid staff as my quarterstaff. Sometimes, even if you get a magic staff later, you can use that as your druid focus too.
Yeah, I've always used a quarterstaff as as my focus, and my thing is.
Yeah, because as long as it's just not a stick, you're just picking up off. I guess for a druid it could work, but if you're like a wizard, you can't pick up a normal stick off the ground and just say that's your focus. But a druid could, because they could use
Druids
literally.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Really, what druids do?
Yeah, like a druid can, but no other class can. I don't think.
That's why I love druids, man.
Druids just be like, "This is magic now."
Yeah, it's not magic. It is now. Shillelagh, bitch.
Bet. Picks up her chopstick. Fight me.
Yes.
Shillelagh with a chopstick. Oh my god.
Oh no, I love it.
Noted.
I just want to know if that would work.
I swear, that would be the best thing in the world. Oh my god. Now I want to make my druid do that one of these days.
I think it would have to be a rule of cool thing because it technically can only be used on quarterstaffs. I think.
But also consider shanking somebody with.
Oh yeah, no. Like, if the DM says it's cool, then I'm not gonna fight it.
Exactly. I'm pretty loose with stuff, so who knows? Try me.
I'm just gonna like lean down to Robin and just point at her staff and just like, I want a better stick.
But we can get better sticks from the woods.
I want
What's
a
wrong with
magic
the stick?
It doesn't do that.
I've seen you do magic with it. I don't. What?
Oh, I can do the magic through the stick, but the stick itself is not magic.
Okay, you can have a magic stick then. How much? Oh, I don't know how much money I have.
Gold each.
I'm not sure how much I have. Riley, do you know how much I have?
Let me pull you up. And it's beyond.
I need to leave for a minute. I burned the top of my foot and I need to put some ointment on it.
Oh no!
How?
It's
Ow.
just like
What?
Oh, whenever they were playing a few weeks ago, they dropped some oil on their foot when they were cooking wontons.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tongs like flung open and like burned me because I'm a fucking moron. Oh well. I'll be right back. It's healing well though. That's the reason why it itches.
You have 10 gold? Which doesn't sound right.
I think it's because I am very bad at keeping track and actually.
Yeah, because we're
updating
supposed
it.
to start off with a starting gold. I forgot how much it was. Yeah, you also still haven't picked your instruments.
Yeah. I still have to pick my instruments too.
It's like let's see. Let's give you ones that can like annoy people, like a harmonica, a kazoo,
I'm still pro Robin knowing bagpipes.
Yeah.
bagpipes, cymbals, just things that are really loud.
Bagpipes for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, how much gold Robin actually has is a damn question.
Yeah, because we started off with
500, I
Looks like-
think.
it was
8 or
500 plus.
something.
Oh, yeah, it was something plus something. I don't remember
Yeah.
because we got to roll for it. I think we got to roll partially for it. I think.
It was there was rolling involved.
All right.
Hey Ren, where do we find the starting? Because Kat, is really bad at updating her sheet sometimes and forgot to do the starting gold. Where do we find that?
What you would do is you go to equipment and manage equipment.
Oh no, where do we find the starting gold in the server?
Oh,
Like,
I got
amount.
it. It's 500.
What you mandated.
Yeah.
That would have been under the, I think, general game information.
Okay, it's not pinned, so we have to go all the way up.
I just sent it in the chat.
Oh wait, general game information. Oh, okay.
My
Everyone
God, I
starts
don't
with
even.
800 or 500 plus whatever you rolled.
Yep, if you
Yeah,
want to
that's
chance it.
Okay, and so far I've spent. How much did I spend? Not too much, but I can't get Ira a stick.
You barely spent anything, I don't think, because you just bought the.
I don't think you've ever spent anything. You just stole things.
Yeah, and then you bought the potion a second ago.
Yeah, that was 10
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
So, do you want to roll for your gold, or you just want to go with 800?
I'll go for 800.
All right.
And did you remember to choose your magic items the first time round too?
Mm,
Oh, you did. Oh, you didn't.
Did I?
Oh my God, you didn't know. Please pick magic item.
Cat, sweetie, darling.
I will pick magic items.
Later, probably, or you don't have to
some
do
point.
it now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you have, or I guess at this point you have 790 gold. Oh, I already did it for you. Sorry.
How do I choose my magic items?
You you just go to the place where you edit your character, and then you go to
Yeah.
equipment, and then you go to add items, and you can search whatever.
Right.
And the magic items are one one major uncommon, and one minor rare, or one major rare and one minor uncommon, right, Ren?
Heck, I need to check real quick.
Okay, you actually put a value for the magic items you put in the chat too, Ren.
Yeah, one
You
major
have
rare item plus one uncommon rare item, or one minor rare item and one major uncommon item.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
here I will copy and paste what the whole thing is in 1 second here. Just so you know.
And
Oh, you gave yourself a little magical item guide price thing. Huh.
yeah. Yeah, you put the item price guide in there too, Ren, in the
I
game
see
information.
that now, yes.
Yes.
I will also get Ira his 500 gold stick.
The +1 quarterstaff. Because all my gold went to summoning an astral dragon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we're gonna make it back, I promise.
It's okay. It's all right.
It's because we gave
Ira
the
doesn't
gold
have
away.
a concept of money.
Exactly. It's only sad to you.
She gave 10 gold to a barkeeper because she just literally just grabbed a handful of gold and gave to him.
Have the things that make the jingle jangle.
One of these is a gold, I'm sure.
Just one.
Man, to live a life where you didn't have to pay, didn't have to count your pennies.
You can if you be a little thief.
Like I've like done like research with like how to play a blind character and like for like blind people and stuff, and it has come up again and again that money, especially for like American money and stuff, you just have to trust whoever you're giving the money to.
Oh yeah.
There's no way to differentiate.
It should be
literally
differently sized.
I mean, with coins you can, but that's about it. Like, but no,
Even then, that's still kind of like vague because like when you get like between like a dime and a penny.
I mean, I can feel the difference. Normally, to me, it's I always whenever I'm because I'm my vision's very poor, and normally go by a lot of things for touch. So I just normally I feel for the size and then the outer edges, unless it's a really old coin where it's been worn down. It's very helpful because like a penny, it never has the divots on the edges, whereas a dime always will, unless it's old. Yeah. But yeah.
I feel like notes should be printed in different sizes.
They should. You're correct.
Yeah. And unless we know what the shape of the coins are in Wildmount, they're all just circular, and we, it's hard to tell.
I think they were all like just pentagonal.
Oh, pentagonal. See, yeah, hexagonal.
It'd be cool if they were triangles.
Well, triangles and stuff are in the original, because in the original D&D, there are like stuff like triangles, circles with holes missing, and other weird things. But and Wildmount.
Triangle and the gold in D&D Beyond is like a weird like, it's like a squishy square.
Yeah, it's like an hourglass shape.
Yeah. It's very strange.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
if it
God.
was,
I don't like it.
Oh, I hate it.
Not to fully process it.
Bad.
Oh my God.
No.
What the shit?
Oh no. No.
What is this weird dog?
Oh,
Can somebody at PK, please?
This is 100% like going through the streets with Furblin is like 100% just fucking Lilo and Stitch. This is my dog.
God.
This is a very fucked up Pomeranian.
What they should do is they should get a pram for like a baby and put her in it, like the John Mulaney bit with the dog.
She looks like a Furby.
Oh no, I hate that.
Just say that she's a French bulldog. She can't walk very fast, so she has.
I'm training with my balls. What the fuck did you do? What the goddamn?
She's a Furby now.
I hate this.
What? I wonder if we're gonna have to shave Robin one of these days, or if it's just gonna fall out.
She's not gonna let you shave her.
Tell.
She won't let you shave her. She wants to keep it.
Good.
Marvel slowly, one step at a time, surprise her.
Oh my god! Now she looks like a little bugbear.
Aww.
She's a bugbear goblin. No, you know what she looks like? Oh no, she looks like a Sesame Street character. What is going on?
She looks like
Oh
a
my
Muppet.
god!
Yeah,
She does. A little goth Muppet.
My god.
She looks like Gritty.
The trash can.
He looks like Gritty.
She has to dye her fur and her hair green and live in a trash can.
Wait, no. Or you can learn how to play. Oh god, that's terrible. Or you can learn how to play the drums and just be animal.
You forget that her hands are also changing colors.
Oh my god, that's right. Her hands
Ever
are
so
purple.
slowly they are gradiating through the rainbow.
Oh wait, it works because Animal's a bard. That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, he's not really a bard. He's a musician, but yeah.
That's a bard.
Oh yeah.
Robin is now small and fluffy and orange and beautiful. She's a mascot.
God.
She's mascot.
She is.
That's our mascot. That's the Wildmount Wife mascot.
I swear to God, Wildmount Wives is just a shit post.
We
Y'all
are.
are just shit posts.
Thanks.
You're shit posts that fight things and will eventually found the waffles.
Yep, and somehow save the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
I love
bold.
you.
That's a very bold assumption that you just made right there.
Bold of you to assume we do it willingly. It's the
Also-
invention of the waffle that saves the world.
They keep destroying our prototypes. We have to go kill them.
How dare you?
They steal
Someone
them
tries
and
to
try
steal our
to sell
fucking
them like
waffle
Ripley's
patent.
guns.
Robbie is actually very happy, although the shoes are really uncomfortable at the moment.
Oh my god. Jeez.
I hope that the potion on her hands never wear off, and I hope that this hairy, fluffy potion never wears off, because she is not going to shave it.
What I imagine it looks like is like, you know those, what are they called? What are they? Fiber optics, you know, where they like radiate through the rainbow.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine it looks like.
Me
Just
too.
like that now.
Hi, I have a theoretical question. You know that potion of weird hair color that I have?
Yeah.
Does that apply to all of Robin now?
I don't
Oh my
know.
Could she be a purple Furby?
Oh no!
I'm sticking with a Muppet. She does not have a beak.
Oh my god.
She wants to be
We have
blue if
45
given the
minutes
choice.
of some cardboard. She can.
Yeah, we need to
Oh
get
my
her a
God.
beak.
No.
God.
Do not create Furby.
Robin,
I
hungry.
stand behind the creation of the waffle. I draw the line of creating the Furby.
What if,
Robin loves you.
wait,
Horrible.
what if she just
Cursed.
hat thing with the beak on it, the skull, and just put some hair like sticking out of the eyes?
Oh,
my
that's
God.
terrible. So bad. So
This is
bad.
cursed.
I hate the look at.
I'm literally crying. I can't. Oh my god.
She is the happiest goblin in the entire goddamn world right now.
In all of Wildmount, you are the happiest.
Oh my god.
Oh my Atlanta.
Jesus Cristo.
Jesus Cristo. Oh my
My
god.
throat hurts. I need a drink.
Kat, have you chosen your magical items yet?
There's so many to look at.
There are. Yeah, that's very fair.
Mhm.
I feel like
I
that's
would-
a thing we could probably wait
Yeah.
for after game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you have something specific you'd like to get. Because I think.
Well, you like to
Oh, sorry.
steal, right? So I want to suggest to you Gloves of Thievery because you really like stealing.
And they
Ooh,
don't
that's
count
sexy.
as a.
Ooh.
They don't count for an attunement slot.
Ma-
So
Yeah. Let me
I
see
have-
if they're minor or major, though.
I think
What
they might
are
be major. I don't remember.
Gloves
I
of
think
They do a
Mara
lot.
almost got those.
Thievery. They are wondrous.
Those
Uncommon.
and
They're
Boots
uncommon.
of Elvenkind are just like, mwah. They're amazing. Because the
Gloves of
Boots of
Thievery are-
Elvenkind make you
Consider
like,
a
advantage
bag of
stealth.
holding though.
Oh, well, what I mean is like, oh, I can go to 5e tools and find out. 5e tools, magic items.
Yeah, the Gloves of Thievery are an uncommon item.
Yeah, but there's different kinds of uncommons, like minor and major. Let's see.
I wish they had all that stuff in like normal places.
Yeah.
Because the 5e
Magic item.
like players.
Oh
have
yeah,
different-
it's major here. So then you can pick a minor magic, a rare item. What's a minor rare? Filter. Let's see. But yeah, let's continue while we do this.
Yeah.
Can I add Gloves of Thievery because it's really sexy?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
you'd
add
like to
that.
get. All right, and then you.
I
Get
would.
A minor rare item is what you'd be able to get later.
Oh fuck! Bag of beans is a minor rare item.
I don't even remember what those do.
You plant them in the ground, and oh god, you're about to show.
'Cause I've seen them a couple of times, and I've never looked into getting them necessarily.
I've heard jokes made about them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I have to link it. Okay, yeah, continue while I do this.
But yeah, you guys are able to get your weapons if you want them. I'm not sure exactly who else gets weapons.
Fuck,
If you
I
want them.
closed that tab, I think. Oh, did they have a +1 light crossbow?
Yeah.
Alright, I will get
So-
that.
Sure.
So Robin is buying Ira the +1 quarterstaff, right?
Yes, she is.
All right. So you get your.
She is buying her
+1
daughter the
quarter
staff.
staff, Ira, and you get your light crossbow, Mare. Your +1.
Yeet.
I have a magic stick.
Stick.
Yeah, most
Like
of
to-
the aside from portable hole, necklace of fireballs, horseshoes of speed, Heward's handy haversack, and then chimes of opening, and then bag of beans. Everything else is like a potion or a scroll. So if you want a potion or a scroll, you're set.
Portable holes are really fun.
Yeah, let me get a screenshot of the ones that are not
I-
potion scrolls.
I do already have a handy haversack, but if you
Oh
wanna have
yeah, that's nice because we
Thousand.
probably will need that.
it, Talson, what are you doing with my What are you doing with my notes? Talson, what are you doing?
He's eating them.
They're his notes now.
Oh, Talson, no,
This is just a
Talson.
random ship
Tally.
with these bag of beans. Oh my god,
Also,
there's a lot of them in there.
Yeah. And there's some ones that can, like, actually fuck things up.
Portable
Yeah,
hole does
like-
fuck.
If you
Yeah.
dump
Portable hole
bags
does fuck.
of contents on the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius, extending each creature in the area.
Necklace of fireballs sounds way too dangerous in Robin's hands.
5d4 fire damage. Oh god.
A
would
folding
trust
boat
Robin
does
with
sound
that.
sexy, but we are landlocked.
We won't always be.
Yeah, now a bag of beans can do some cool things, but it'll also make like a pyramid appear before you, and a mummy lord is in there.
Oh my
That
god.
sounds
How
hilarious.
much chaos do
The
you want to
eggs.
inflict on the world?
Imagine.
So much.
Oh my god, eating a nest of eggs. It would DC 20 con save? Oh no.
There
That's
are alternate
nice.
tables for bag of beans online, but
Yeah.
this is the basic one.
I made a shitpost one that's like not things that can cause damage, but it's like, were you right-handed? Well, now you're left-handed. Or
Oh,
cats
I
always
love
like
that.
you. Like just like shitty things. Some of my players now just innately know how to make shoes. Like 2 of them rolled that.
Oh
That's
my
fucking
gosh,
true.
that's amazing.
One of them has proficiency in anything taxidermy related, which I feel like is going to be abused. But that's fine.
Oof.
Oh my god,
So,
this is so chaos.
Yeah.
so
It's
I
fine.
have a question. So, I'm just having a bit of trouble understanding major, rare, and uncommon minor, and what that actually means. Like,
Okay, so major ones are like things that are more substantial, and then minor ones are things that are uh like expendable or something normally, except for like the Heward's, like except for like bag of holding and Heward's handy haversack and stuff, portable holes. Like generally, you can here. I can link you to 5e tools, and you can look for yourself. You can filter and stuff.
Where does it filter? I'm on 5e tools. Where does it filter for major or minor?
You have to just click. One sec. You have to go to
I see it.
click. Yeah, click filter and then scroll down
right,
here.
filter.
Oh wait.
Okay, so the thieves' gloves were were they
Major.
Uncommon.
major
Yes.
uncommon?
And the image I posted is the non-expendable, well, mostly non-expendable rare minor items.
Hang on, my my brain is just processing.
It's all
Yeah.
I've got one major uncommon, so that means that I can
You can
also
then get
A minor rare.
one. Yeah, a
minor
rare.
uncommon.
Minor,
No,
Minor
minor, minor rare. Yeah.
I can get a minor rare.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, doesn't it say or?
So either you can either do like you can either have your magic items be a major uncommon and a minor rare, or you could, if you don't want the gloves, you can do where is it?
A minor rare
You could
item.
Oh no,
do-
I definitely want the gloves. It makes my sleight of hand 14.
Oh yeah, it's sexy.
Yeah, and
And
yeah, that is very sexy.
it'll
Yeah,
only get
so-
higher too with your
As we level up.
proficiency. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. So
That is so cool.
So yeah, that's what the or is. If you didn't want the gloves of healing, you could get one major rare item and one minor uncommon item. But if you want the gloves, you'd have to go with the minor rare and major uncommon, because that's a major uncommon.
Minor rare. Got it. Minor rare. That's what it's filter for. Minor rare.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
actually,
God.
I'll probably tell PK about it once we're done playing. Ask her if she wants any potions or specific weapons. But
Her weapons are her fists.
well, there's always an option. She might want something. Who knows? Anyways, you are able to get your weapons, whatever you would like, out of your pick, and you are basically let out by Franzia. Kind of gives the shopkeeper and his child a wave, and he gives you a good-hearted thank you for your patronage, and we'll basically let you guys to your day. It was getting about noon or so at this point. and Franzia will start leading you guys towards Lower Hup, because that is technically where she said that you guys were going to need to go. And on your way down, she begins to speak, and she says, "All right, so the Starosta, she kind
we
of
need
has." I was
we
going
need
to
to
say
talk to
that
her.
she kind of, gave us the. She's basically holding the job for me. I mean, I told her I couldn't quite finish it the other day. It was a little rough. um, so we should be greeted by a bit of, what would you say, the Crown's Guard and a couple of civilian militia here. They're kind of guarding the entrance of the mines that they've been using to collect ore. Everybody had to leave quite quickly, so it's been kind of locked down since, just as a warning. And let's see here. Oh yeah, you guys are still on that map. Okay. So basically what she takes you down to is by kind of off to the, what would you say, like more northeast of the winch lift that you guys kind of walk by, since you were technically not gone down the winch lift before. You are brought in an area near the Amber Vault, actually. It is basically a place that it looks like people have tunneled. Actually, no, is that the right place? I need to check. Yeah, it is, because the other one is a prison. It is basically like ored out area. It seems like there is, what would you say? My brain is not on currently, and I don't understand why. Hold on. Water break.
Also, there's no new CR this week, right?
Nope.
Really?
Oh, that's so sad.
They're
I'm
on a
so
break.
mad about it.
Oh.
Summer
Okay.
vacation.
That's fair.
Well, I gotta finish my episode anyways.
This is around the time where they go to Burning Man. So
Oh,
I think
that's
they're just
right.
having,
Yeah.
they're just having it be this is the break time.
Yeah,
them.
they just. If I were them, I would like. I don't know if they do drugs in Burning Man. Like, I don't know Burning Man in general does drugs. I don't know if CR Cast does drugs. But if I were them, I would get like a Zoom call, get my drugs, just chill with my friends, and just listen to
Yes.
some music.
Online,
Oh, that would be
online Burning Man.
that would
And
be
then
really
maybe
lit.
like use the Zoom background thing to make it look like you're at Burning Man. And well, you could get some sand, like bags of sand, to really heighten the experience.
I mean,
I don't
Well,
know.
what you gotta
technically,
do
you can
is make
actually
sure that
do
your
GIFs.
friends are in your background.
Yeah, you can actually
Yeah.
make like a GIF your background, so you can make it look like you're in Burning Man.
Yeah.
Oh man, love it.
I've heard of Burning Man before, but I actually don't know what it is.
Oh, it's like a really cool, like hippie music festival. Like, basically, like it's like it's a weird, unique experience. Yeah, you go out into the desert, and there's so many different kinds of groups and people. Generally, just people chilling and vibing, like drinking alcohol, doing drugs, like not like hard drugs, like psychedelics and shit. And then there's like music everywhere, and
It's like
there's
music and art festival.
yeah, it's
Like,
music and art.
In the desert
with
with
drugs.
little to no supervision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Police force optional.
And like essentially a small town appears overnight there and then disappears by the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
I
hadn't really
understand
heard
now.
about it until a couple of years ago, so.
I really want to go to Burning Man. Oh my god.
I had been told about it and had been like have had people who told me you should go to Burning Man, but but they never gave me context of what the fuck Burning Man was.
Right.
Oh god.
I just thought it was a meme for the longest time.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I thought it was a religious thing.
I mean, I mean, sometimes you have a religious experience when you're high as fuck, but
It's the best time to
There
in
have
are
them.
fact,
You
like
have to have them.
there are
in
people that
fact,
are like super spiritual that go, but it's
yeah,
always like it's like a very hippie thing. Like
yeah.
they gotta be one with the nature and the ground, man.
I think the only memory I have of or exposure to Burning Man I've had is like an episode of Malcolm in the Middle, but I can't really remember.
Oh
That's about it.
Hey, to be
my
fair,
god.
I've never watched Malcolm in the Middle, so
I love Malcolm in the Middle.
at least I don't think I
I
have.
only saw like erratic episodes. I never like saw it like full.
I don't even.
Everyone is so mean to each other in that show.
Yeah.
Now I need to look it up because I don't know if I've even watched it before.
The one with the Breaking Bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. You know, I've seen the dude. I don't think I've really watched it though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It stars Frankie Muniz and the dad from, well, the guy from Breaking Bad, and then the mom is really cool, but I don't think she's been in anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. I may have watched it, but I don't remember it. But
It's
anyways,
just one of those things. I barely remember it.
that's fair. But yeah, you guys are able to make it to this sort of kind of cove area. It's hard to explain in my brain. It's kind of been mined out. It seems fairly well, but there are heavy machinery that seems to be processing ores of all sorts, kind of sorting it in their own piles. There are a few people out here that seem to be workers. However, there is a fairly heavy presence of Crown's Guard around the entrance of this area to the actual mining area inside, and it doesn't seem like there are any workers here. Um, as you guys get a little bit closer, it seems that there is kind of like um, what would you say? Some of the Crown's Guard are talking with someone else, a gnomish individual, who is kind of like chatting with them a little bit. Seems to be a little bit heated at the point, and as you guys are approaching, you hear the tail end of their conversation, and this gnomish woman is a little bit upset, it seems, and she says, "So you just let them go in then, on their own, without my permission?" And the two other officers are just like, "Look, Starosta, we didn't mean to," and she says, "You went against my orders, young man. We already had someone covering this, and I told you that they would be back this morning. Did you not listen to me?" And he just kind of like rubs the back of his head and he says, "I didn't think it would be." "Yes, and you didn't think at all, I think. Now we have several injured people due to your negligence. Yes, yours." And he kind of just like backs up a little bit, like, "Oh no." And she just shakes her head, and looks at the other officer and crosses her arms. And she's a small individual compared to these kind of taller dwarvish men. And they seem a little bit frightened of her. And she just glares at the other one and says, um, "Look, we're going to wait for the people that were told to come here." "Yes." And he just kind of nods a little bit. And he kind of like notices you before the Starosta does, and kind of like seems to slump in relief because he is not going to be the ire of her anymore, as he like gestures behind the Starosta and she turns around and like arms crossed to look at the rest of you. And Francie just gives like a slight wave and says, "I'm sorry we're late. We did a little bit of shopping. And I brought reinforcements." And the Starosta just gives like a crooked, bright grin, and she says, "There's the people I wanted to see. All right." And she kind of steps forward away from the people that she was nagging at, and holds out a hand to, let's say Pyra, because you seem like a distinguished person.
Yeah,
And
Pyra will shake her hand.
she says, "Starosta Emma Zebrak."
Pyra Nasvoldova.
Please type those names out.
Yes, give me
Please.
one moment. Oh, it's Zezbook. Okay. I can't read, apparently.
Did you want me to type Pyra's last name out too, or?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
I am
Okay.
taking note of things. I have notes.
You guys are about to hate me.
Oh. What are you gonna tell the Starosta? Hello?
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 Cat?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi?
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Y'all can
Okay,
continue.
Sorry, I wasn't sure if anything was going to happen.
Yeah, like Rantia said, we're here to help with the whole mining situation.
Good. I mean, she kind of glances behind her at the two dwarvishmen that are kind of trying their very best to remove themselves from the situation, and she shakes her head and says, "They let in a couple of newbies, I suppose, and
Pyra will stare at them too.
they got a little banged up in there, and they said that there was more than they were used to dealing with, and they were quite strong.
Yeah, you never really know what you're getting with newbies, she says, shaking her head.
Bobby is going to glare at the mentor.
The dwarvish man that had been told off before kind of turns a little bit red in the face, and the other guy kind of like grips his arm and shakes his head, and he just kind of like huffs a little bit and like looks away, and the Starosta just shakes her head again, and she says, "Yes, they're a little inexperienced, but their hearts were in the right place. However, yeah, they're not doing so well, unfortunately." Oh no! No! Oh,
She's
Did she
you know
take
what?
off her? Did she take off her dress?
She's naked.
Oh my god! You know what this makes me think of now? Is the Who from Whoville, like literally Dr. Seuss stuff.
Oh no,
no!
she looks like a Lorax.
Oh no!
She speaks for the trees.
God! She literally speaks for the trees.
She speaks for Ira, who is the trees.
Literally. I'm dead. I can't.
I'm so
can't.
glad that Ira. I'm
Also,
so glad that Ira can't see, because if she could, she would be staring straight in the face of incompetence.
Listen,
at
you
what
feel
point?
soft. You're not hurt. Do what you do.
Yeah, the Starosta is staring at you quite much, Robin. She's confused.
At what point did she take off her dress? By the way.
Immediately.
She did say she was going to take off her clothes because she was feeling hot.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
I thought that was like
She probably put it in Ira's bag. She just shoved this stuff in Ira's bag.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Robin, that's not so well because you're going into a battle, possibly.
Yeah, you might want to.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
here,
you
put
don't
your.
know when the hair potion is gonna wear off, if it wears off at all. You might just like lose your hair and just be naked.
And then she can distract the rust monsters. It's okay.
God.
In the middle of battle, as the hair comes off, she'll just be like, "Don't look at me. Everybody turn around. You two," and she'll intimidate them. She'll try to intimidate the monster into looking away, so that she can get her dress on.
Oh my god.
Just
I
pull
don't
Yasha.
look.
She can pull Yasha and be like, "Hey, what's that?"
None of us look
Except it
over.
would be effective because she actually has fucking charisma.
Literally.
She
though.
has very high charisma.
I love her. So
Her
much.
intimidation modifier is +7.
Jesus.
Nice.
Oh
So-
man.
I am. So you're talking to Rosa, right?
Yeah, asterisk D&D.
Yes, D&D, D&D, D. Okay.
Do we
Oh
have
my
to
God.
go? Do we
The
have to go save
Staros-
them or something?
What was that?
Do we have to go save them or something?
No, they've been carted out. They were able to make it to the entrance, but only barely. I tried to tell them to wait. I guess the incentive of gold is just too much. And she just shakes her head again and sighs. Either way, nobody's dared go out since. I mean, it's just early morning, but I told them to not do it again. And you lot seem to... I mean, you seem to be capable.
I make some random noises, muppety noises, but I don't say any words. But they sound like noises of ascent.
Yeah, she's kind of like... She's looked over all of you and, like, looks at Franzia, like, with a questioning look on her face. And Franzia just, like, gives a tight smile and says, I trust their instincts. I think they'll do quite well. A friend of mine trusts them, and I trust my friend.
Fucking Robin.
I'm so sorry.
So are we going?
Yes, if we have the job.
Yes, you are more than welcome. In fact, I hope you get it done quickly. We don't want anyone else getting hurt here. The gold will be
Let's go.
yours, all 450 of it, to be split up between you all.
Sweet.
Let's go then.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to risk my soldiers' lives for this.
Yeah, don't worry, we got this.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I believe in you.
I make a bird noise.
Don't worry about it.
She kind
I'm
of like
really
gives
sorry.
one of those like wavering smiles, but like kind of gestures for you guys to go in. And as she does so, the Dorvishmen that she had kind of accosted before have worked on reopening this sort of checkpoint area. They kind of lift off this sort of like makeshift doorway that they have made. And pushed it aside to let you guys in. There are torches on each side of the walls as you enter.
I would like to just add on to this to Staros' confusion and disbelief of us being competent by just pointing out the fact that one, Ira is very clearly being led by Robin and is using her stick as like a blind staff.
God. Yeah, I mean, she's
very clearly blind.
Yeah, she is. The people who can see have seen the look on the Starosta's face as she looks at
A Muppet leading a
Franzia,
blind woman.
and the look on her face is one of, these are the best you could find. and And Franzia just doesn't dignify it with a look in response. She just continues onward. And you guys notice that she's carrying a great sword, by the way, which is about the length of her body.
Amazing. That would be very gay.
Yeah, she also is wearing chainmail, by the way, as an
So
note.
so a great sword is about how it's like pretty big on it, like a tall person. So
Yeah.
is it like over half her body then? Because it's a great sword.
Yes, I mean she's
Well,
technically
it's over her body. Or is it just a great sword for like a gnome?
Franzia is not a gnome technically.
Oh, okay, no,
she's,
okay, no. I thought you meant the Starosta had a great sword.
No,
I was gonna be like, go Starosta.
But I do now want to give the Starosta a great sword. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to see a gnome with a great sword.
She now has a great sword that she picks up as you guys enter the tunnel. And she starts waving it at her employees. I don't know.
It's what they deserve.
Because ACAB. Anyways. You guys are able to be led through the tunnels if you would like to be. Franzia will kind of take the lead on this if no one else would like to, unless you guys want a marching order.
Yeah, we can do marching order. Are we gonna use roll 20 for this or?
Yes. Hold on.
Oh fuck! Roll 20. I forgot about that.
Ooh.
I thought
Subtle
this was getting
reminder.
something.
Cough, cough.
I'm a dumbass.
I did not hide most of the map because I had tried to, and I did not like the way it looked because I had to do a whole bunch to F with it. So this is what
That's
you get.
valid.
But yeah, you guys are at the bottom center down here. I should drag Mugs here too, because PK might actually end up here next week or the week after. Considering it's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I do want to ask what time we plan on like ending stuff because I do need to get food and go over to Rise and pick up shit.
I think that we can probably end it after I do a little bit of a description here because I honestly need to eat too. I'll end a little earlier than usual today, so
That's fine. Yeah, because it would take a long time to do combat.
yeah,
Yeah,
especially
we
with
should
what I
have
have planned.
Mugs
So
for that. We should have our one and only tank.
yes.
Yeah.
What's a tank? I have a knife.
Our one and only tank in like DPS, I guess.
I just find it funny that the one tank we have is a monk. Anyway.
Yeah.
I love you guys as a group. It's good. The dynamic is.
This is a great party makeup. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. There are no flaws, of course.
Not a single one.
But yeah, you guys are able to go. Do you want to adjust your tokens in a different order than they're set, or?
Where
yeah.
are the tokens? Where are the
guys-
in the middle of the map, sort of. I had to
Yes,
zoom all the
they
way
are
out.
right here.
Yeah, I would like to not be in the front.
Yes, you can do that.
I would like to be in the front.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, same.
I am, by virtue of seeing Eye Goblin behind Robin.
Alright.
I would like to be pretty far in front because I'm Damavath and Fairy of Bod.
God, as a wizard, I am only 1 HP lower than our rogue.
You're disgusting. Mirror's also just not high con.
Oh, and then Mugs has like 40. Good for Mugs.
I love the fact that Mayor's icon is just absolutely nothing.
We'll wait, I have a solution for this.
Tyrell behind Franzia then.
Alright, sounds good. And I'm gonna
I should probably use the colored in version of this picture as an icon.
Oh yeah. That's a later thing.
So wait, let's go. What is it? Is Mare in front? What's the front?
Wait, did I get
Front
things
is
mixed
right
up?
here. Yeah.
So yeah. So
Wait, I zoomed back out. I can't find it. One
Hold
sec.
on, I can adjust you. So you wanted to be behind Ira?
I was gonna be towards the front.
Towards the front.
So-
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I'll help switch you.
so yeah, I have to be behind Robin, and Robin wanted to be in the front.
Well then,
Right.
let's move Mugs out of the way.
Yes. Yes, you wanted to be pretty far up because he's
Alright. So I guess
dumb
our
and naked
our-
and fluffy.
I love this setup because it means that our bard and our rogue / druid is in the front, and our monk and our paladin are in the back.
It's fine.
I love it. I love it a lot, actually. It doesn't matter. This is more like what are you doing to walk through a tunnel at
Right.
first, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys, as you are walking down these tunnels, it is quite noticeable once you enter that there are like different carts on the sides. It opens up from like a 2-person walkway to like quite large for quite a while. As you're entering, there are mine carts. There are kind of like a quarry area almost, where it goes quite deep into the ground. There are like different types of equipment that some of you might recognize. It's kind of hard to tell. Different types of machinery that are used that are currently silent, that are kind of backed up against walls. It's a whole hodgepodge of things, and as you continue walking down this way, and it seems like Franzia kind of knows the direction to head. She had told you guys before that she had came here once before, but as she is leading you guys, you watch as the corridors get smaller, and you are eventually led down another hall in this sort of area, this mining area, that leads you to, what would you say, a more rougher place than where you were almost. It seems like the walls are kind of built in, what would you say? They have support beams and such to keep them upright. There are tables and chairs that have been kind of added, and they're kind of like scattered against the walls. And there are the path finally narrows to where it is only about 2 people wide to walk through. And then it opens up to a larger area that has actually been boarded up a little bit on the ground. It seems like it's more lived in rather than worked, compared to the other areas. However, you are almost like on this platformed area, and you are able to kind of look down into some of the more rockier areas. However, most of your vision is obscured by these walls that are kind of made onto the rock of the area. And so far you are only really able to see the kind of entryway of this area. There are stairs to the left and right of you. You're not quite sure where they lead. But this map is somewhat confusing for even myself, so I'm going to adjust some things here when we get to combat. But yeah, that is where we are going to leave off this session. That is,
Okay.
Woo!
yeah.
Do.